My siblings sent me the same B-Day card lol. My brother lives in Washington and my sis lives in Illinois. Mildly interesting. This crack in the pavement filled with a stained glass cat portrait. I actually Robin Hooded an arrow. This tree I found grows into itself. Giant lemon off our tree. My waffle wedge is so perfect it looks fake. The sand in Tahoe is magnetic and stuck to my phone. Perfectly round rock I found at the beach. The font size on my contact packaging increased with my prescription. Went to see a volcano that is only a couple of kilometers away from my home. This volcano has been erupting for the past months in Iceland. This painting in my school library is painted on the wall itself, but is still framed. This portrait of the late Chris Farley hanging in a Las Vegas steakhouse. The difference in me and my twin's skin color. He goes outside, I don't. A satanic temple adopted a street in my city. This bar has a safe word for people on bad Tinder dates. Saw this logo for a pet grooming service on my drive home. I stacked 173 Jenga blocks on one block. My rose bush has a really good-looking rose that bloomed. The world's most dangerous plant. This stray cat in our neighborhood has a perfect white mustache. My tan line from wearing gloves at work. Laborer on a trash truck. Some mini wool dogs I made with their look-alikes. This brick in my garage has an imprint of a wrench. I have a 1/3 of a dollar bill from February 17th. 1776, making it a couple months older than the USA. My beet looks like salmon. The way the paint dried in this old bottle looks like a tidal wave. Found an exact replica of the time machine from Back to the Future. This pizza place uses garlic knots instead of those little plastic tables. Earthworm with 2 tails. Me and my gym teacher were matching on accident today. Photo of my dog in the driveway that looks like he's floating in outer space. My son and I 3D printed a life-sized pit droid from Star Wars. My coconut water tells me to stop looking at its bottom. "3D print of fellow Redditor's heart scan." Alienware car parked at Emerald Bay, CA. This Tensgrity tower I made out of Lego. The top piece is held up by just the chains. This huge climbing wall in Copenhagen. My keyboard's USB has a keyboard on it. The Witch's Grave. Went out this morning and found a dead fish on my roof. I'm from the Netherlands and we have vending machines for eggs. This drop of coffee looks like Jupiter. A single-seat bench. Tombstone of a golden retriever named Caesar from the 60s. This slippery surface sign shaped like a banana. The boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey has separate trash cans just for pizza boxes. Cartoon mascots were recently banned on cereal boxes. Here are the new versus old boxes. Found a baby snapping turtle walking across my driveway. This forgotten bike that grew into a tree. Woody and Buzz traveling the interstate. Stained glass, made out of Legos. This Forrest Gump windshield wiper. I like to make cute critters out of wool. This car I drove behind had an HDMI port. I glanced down at my notes and saw that this punch hole just happened to be perfectly aligned. This statue that looks trapped underground. A whole potato in curly fry form. My neighbor has a DeLorean tricked out to look like it's from Back to the Future. My egg cracked open like a Pokeball. This odd giant dandelion I found today. Next to a normal one. Looks like several stems kind of fused together. Sunlight reflecting from my car's front emblem. My whiskey glass looks painted. No filter. These mushrooms that grow in a circle. The license plate number on my infant son's toy. Somehow half of the bottom trunk of this tree was cut, but the tree still managed to survive. A tree trunk with a silver Kennedy $1/2 coin. An albino roly-poly. I have an old basketball in my backyard that has the Space Jam logo on it. We're doing a remodel of our 1940s house, and today they removed some beadboard from the lower half of the wall, revealing that the color I chose to paint our kitchen when we moved in is bleep. Exact same color bleep it used to be painted decades ago. A mutation that caused a tulip's leaf to be half petal. My neighbors have a Neopets duffel bag circa 2002. My siblings sent me the same B-Day card lol. My brother lives in Washington and my sis lives in Illinois. I bought $100 in ones and the bank gave me a 100 uncirculated star notes. This crane is painted like a giraffe. I just discovered my stapler had a compartment with extra staples on the bottom. On the way to visit Devil's Tower and came across a rental RV that had found its way home. The lighting somehow makes me look translucent. I made a watermelon cake. On a road trip and saw this lovely old lady giving water to a family of ducks who are miles from a pond on a 101 to the power of 0 day. Saw this art piece outside of a gallery, museum in Switzerland. My grandmother's placemat looks like some kind of meme. My child made me a balloon pineapple. This bridge design in Portland. My friend's dog had a puppy and the puppy blends in with the mommy dog. This long chandelier. This is a tiger eye viola from my neighbor's planter. It looks like someone drew petals on its petals with a fine Sharpie. My coffee pulled a face at me. My phone slipped and I caught it back while taking a panorama of the sky. Washed a tiny bottle and the soap created this pattern. This rose from my garden is perfectly split into 2 colors. This photo looks like one of the buildings is draining energy from the other. The layers of paint this door has. I found this strawberry in my garden today. Apparently this is caused by a condition called vivipary. This frayed rope looks like a snake. The space between the K and the I is a Hershey's kiss. I guess that Marie surprised 'em all. The bird's eggs I found outside of my treatment room window today. Double rose that was found in my neighborhood. Pieces of rockets that fell into my backyard. Small tortoise on golf green. A little shop of horrors plant at garden store. The way my egg cracked this morning. This spider came out of a fire pit covered in ashes. A Mexican restaurant I visited has a bleep joke on its menu. This hummingbird comes back every year and chills on my chair.